So, today I want to talk to you guys about self love and self acceptance. Accepting yourself with all your flaws and with everything that makes who you are. I find that a lot of times people we have a hard time embracing who we are. Like you look at yourself in the mirror and you realize that maybe your stomach is a little bit too big, or you don't like the way your skin looks. Maybe you have a blemish on your skin, or your hair is too coarse, too short. You don't like your nose, your lips, whatever. And you look at those things and you don't like it. I find that a lot of women have discomfort. They're not comfortable with their breasts. Like you think your breasts are too small, so you feel a little bit self-conscious about that. A lot of times it's you don't your butt. You don't like your butt is too small or too big or too flappy, stretch marks, cellulitis, whatever it is. And you find yourself, trying to change that about you. So it's gonna be the makeup. You're putting on the lip gloss, the chaps. I'm not chapstick. The what do you call that? Mm, Lipstick. Put on the lipstick, eyeshadow, foundation, all these things. Your hair. You style your hair. Maybe hair extensions, a hair color, whatever it is. And you go outside and you face the world that way. That's who you are to the world because that's your best self, and you don't realize that when you do that and you go out there and you show the world this person who is changing the color of her lips, it's changing the color of her skin. She's making her eyes look different, her eyelashes longer, whatever it is that you're doing. You're telling the world that who you are, your natural self, is not good enough. That you're not pretty enough, you're not beautiful enough, you were not created good enough for you to go out there and face the world. And I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that, and I have a problem when anyone tells me, oh, put a little bit of makeup, don't be so plain, don't be so blah. I have a problem with that because this is who I am. And if you don't like who I am, that's your problem. I make the choice every single day to embrace myself as I am, as I was made, as I wake up in the morning. I am just fine like that. And whomever has the problem with that, they could just not look at me. And I'm perfectly fine with that. Because when I face the world saying that who I am is not good enough for you to see me raw and unmade, then I am selling myself short and I am saying that whomever God created to be me, it's not good enough and that's wrong. And I want to be a little feminist right now and I want to say this. 90% of men get up from their bed, take a shower, and they leave their house. They don't put any makeup. They don't pluck their eyebrows. They don't put eyelash extensions, no mascara, no lip gloss. They face the world like that. And if they're bald, they shave that bald head, wash their face. Some guys don't even put lotion on their face, and they face the world like that. So what is wrong about me that I have to wake up in the morning and I have to be in front of a mirror for half an hour to change the person that God created? What's wrong with me? You tell me what's wrong with me because there's nothing wrong with me. And because there's nothing wrong with me, then I am who I am, and who likes it, fine. Who doesn't like it doesn't fine. As long as I can look at myself and say, I'm okay. I love myself. I love my stomach. I love my arms. I love my breath. I love my butt. Everything about me. And I have been overweight. Right now I'm in great shape, but I have been overweight. Look at myself and I say, you know what? You can start looking at yourself. That's the power of the mind. You can start looking at yourself and say, that you hate your stomach, you hate how fat it is, you hate how it's not like you don't have a six pack. Guess what? 10 minutes later, look at your stomach and say, I love my stomach. I love my fat stomach. I love my stretch marks. I love my breasts. I love my arms. I love this blemish on my face. Say that 5 times. Say it to yourself and actually mean what you're saying, and you'll see what it does to your mind. Because guess what? Our brain, our thought process is what dictates how we feel about ourselves. And if I feel that I'm beautiful, if I feel that my skin is beautiful, that my hair, my nappy hair is beautiful, my kinky curls. Right now, I have a little bit of a blown out going on, but if I embrace my hair the way it is, and you can see it's a little afro, then nobody who can be against me when I'm secure and comfortable in who I am. Who can be against me? I'm powerful. I don't need affirmation. A lot of men have an issue with their penis. A lot of men have small penises because the average penis size is 5 inches, 5 to 6 inches. That's small. So a lot of men have a problem with that. And you beating yourself up. You think you not sure if you can please the woman that you're with. You wish it was longer. A lot of guys they want to be a little bit taller. The type of things that men struggle with on a regular basis, and men also struggle with how much money they have. Um, how good they perform, how are they perceived as a man, as a successful man. The women look at them as though they're a failure. The women look, oh, I love his car, I love, and he's doing good. So men have a lot of insecurities as far as being perceived as powerful, successful, accomplished, and well endowed and having that stamina to please a woman. And you know what? It's perfectly fine. If your penis is 4 inches long, guess what? Look at your penis and say, I love my penis the way it is. It's just fine. God gave this to me and I love it the way it is. And embrace yourself. Embrace who you are. Because you know what? It's a lonely world. When you go to bed, even if you have your spouse, the most loving woman in the world laying next to you, when you're going to bed alone because there's no one right here in this thought process, in this brain of ours. There's no one else. It's just you and your thoughts. And the reality of life is this that we are alone 24/7. We live life alone. We experience life alone. And some of us find satisfaction or validation in having friends and having a spouse. A lot of women feel like they got a ring on their finger, so that makes so now there's more value to them. No, you are alone. You're experiencing life alone. When you're going through pain, you are the only person in the world who can feel your pain. Your child cannot feel your pain. Your spouse cannot feel your pain. When you are in your bed and you're dreaming, you can be dreaming about somebody that you loved in the past, or you can be having a nightmare, almost lose your soul in that dream of how scared you are. You're experiencing that by yourself. So, really, really, you are on this alone. And if you are not able to embrace yourself as you are, then what is your worth? You determine how much we're worth. You determine it. So right now, I want you to leave this conversation. I want you to really, really take a good look at yourself and say, you know what? What is wrong with me? Why do I need bigger breasts? Why do I need a flat stomach? Why do I need a giant butt? Why do I need a giant penis? Why do I feel like I need that? Why do I feel like I have to have the newest clothes or the newest hairstyle, the newest makeup? Why do I have to cover myself? What is wrong with me? Why can I not just wake up and face the world, go to a party and just be me, face the world for who I am? What's wrong with me? Ask yourself that question and then look at yourself and say, I love who I am. I love the woman that God created me to be. I love the skin He gave me, my melanin, my dark complexion, my pale complexion. I love that. Embrace yourself. Embrace your stomach. Yeah, it might be big. Embrace that. And tell yourself that you are beautiful and that you love what you see. And say that a few times a day, every day. And just write down the changes. Write down how you have your perception of yourself has changed, or at least take it in, and you'll see the difference. You will definitely see the difference. So I just want to leave you with that. And I tell you that I love myself. I love who I am. I have no need to cover myself. No need to be who I am not. And no need to apologize. I do not ever, ever say sorry to anyone because what I said to you at that moment, I meant what I said to you, and there's no need to apologize for what I said. There's no need to apologize for who I am. I can always do better, but what I did it. And I live my life unapologetically. Unapologetically. I don't apologize for who I am. And you know what? I'm not perfect, but I think that the fact that I can face the world as I am and that I can be, a woman in business, a woman who has an education, who's a mother, a daughter, a sister, a granddaughter, and the fact that I can love myself for who I am, and the fact that so many of us, so many people cannot say the same thing about themselves. So many people cannot walk outside just as they are. Your natural hair, your natural skin, your natural lips. You don't really show that to the world because the makeup looks better. You feel more attractive. The world's going to accept you better looking that way. So the fact that I embrace myself for who I am, I think I think there's something that I can share to other women and other men. And there's something that you can start doing for yourself, and it's just embracing yourself as you are every day. Tell yourself how beautiful that part that you have always been putting down. Switch it around and say, I love that about me. I love this. I love this. And you'll see the change. All right, guys? This is your girl, Faris. Talk to you later.